There's something ominous about a drive-in theater in the dead of night with no active lights or anything. It feels wrong in a way, you know? Welcome back to Alan Wake's American Nightmare.
Are you getting it yet, genius?
I am getting it now. I am Mr. Scratch, where we discovered we're in a time loop because Mr. Scratch is an asshole. So we have gone past our the motel and the observatory, and we discovered that unfortunately Miss Emma has unfortunately succumbed to the darkness, and it looks like the signal that we were getting from outside space. Ooh, a sawed-off shotgun. Yes, please. The signal we were getting from outside space doesn't appear to be complete yet. At least that's what Mr. Wake told us at the observatory, but it looks like this time loop, by nature of being a time loop, is largely the same. So anyone that passed away previously, it looks like they'll be back next loop. Which means we may have to loop once more because we did lose Miss Emma. And also it seems with every subsequent loop that there are more pages for me to collect, as I am finding a lot more. Or at least ones that I may have missed previously. But I have a feeling we might be already close to the end of the game anyway. We may need to do one more loop, but we'll see. I'm currently trying to find any other missing pages I may not have gotten. And there only appears to be the three areas: the drive-in, the observatory, and the motel. Now, at the motel, we didn't go to the diner, we just went straight on. Well, that's fine. Now, what's going on over there? Oh! Those geysers are happening again. Yeah, that's probably not good. We also need to get in there. Okay, well, I gotta wait for those birds to stop being birds, where I can take those guys out. What an interesting enemy. Oh, this sawed-off shotgun kind of sucks. But I see you, Mr. Lumberjack. Or at least I thought I saw you? Where did you go? Okay, it's just a case of the missing lumberjack. You had to go to a lumberjack meeting. Go pick up some logs or whatever lumberjacks do. Lumber some logs. There's a page over here. I can feel it. My page senses are tingling.
It's obvious that for all his power, Mr. is an agent of another greater being. The dark place he came from is full of terrible alien intelligences, dark presences, and none of them should be let loose in our world. He serves one of them. He'll open the way for them if I don't stop him. But he'll do more. He'll take over my life. He already has my face. He already uses my name. He'll become Alan Wake in every way imaginable and corrupt everything, unless I can stop him.
Mr. Scratch is definitely a formidable thing, whatever he is. But that begs the question. If he's using Alan Wake's name to commit all these horrible murders, isn't Mr. Wake just sort of fucked anyway now? Because now the police should be after him for all these murders, right? Like, doppelganger or no, this is happening using his face. Another one of these.
I want to talk about Alice.
Oh god.
Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife. Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now. So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, she's that good. Did you know that I've got a wedding ring, too? We're that similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know? I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's imagining things, of course. She thinks you're dead. It might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever. So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God, you're alive. I'll be the good, loving husband for as long as I can stand it. She'll love it. And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen. Maybe I'll slip up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth. And then, I'll do it. It's gonna be sweet. My darling wife.
Don't you fucking call her your darling wife. We have to stop Mr. Scratch. Alice is in grave danger. There's a page here.
The trap Mr. has set for me is as simple as it is impossible. Whenever I reach him, he sends me back to the beginning of the maze. It's a loop in time. I go through it only to end up where I started. There's a brutal genius to it. If I die, it's over for me. If I survive, I end up where I started. Sooner or later, the odds will catch up with me. And in the meantime, he gets to toy with me. But that's why I have a chance. He's caught in this pattern just as much as I am. I know where he'll be, and I'm prepared.
That's right, he also can't leave this time loop. He is forever bound to it like I am. Oh, another page. I'm just getting all sorts of lucky today.
I have created the weapon that can put an end to this. A blueprint to a new reality. All I have to do is survive long enough to use it. My arrival from the dark place will be painful and difficult. These pages may be lost. But one way or another, I'll send the parts I really need to myself. If I make it outside, I have a chance. Mr. is more powerful than I am, but he can't change the rules in the middle of the game. He's not a creator. I am.
That's right, Mr. Scratch is just an asshole. I, Alan Wake, have writer abs and thus can do anything I want. Like, fuck these things up. Okay, looks like the closer those things are, the more damage my sawed-off shotgun does, so good to know. Right, but let's mosey on over to the power station. We've been goofing around long enough. Ooh.
Like a little hamster in a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good it'll do you.
Well, I mean, what if I like to run on a wheel? Those look pretty fun. Okay, I take it back. This sawed-off shotgun's pretty good. Maybe if I don't reload after every blast, it'll be better. Can I open this? Ooh. Assault rifle. But I don't want to get rid of my bow, because it's actually stupidly busted. Got 23 shots total. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't see any pages over here. We are on a page quest. We'd need to know more for it to get out of this time loop, because we are missing some key information. Okay, unlock. Now I can go this way. Oh, there's a page here. There's 2 pages here. There's a page in there, and then there's a page like somewhere over there. So 2 more pages I can get. Theoretically. I don't like that spider web. There's going to be a bunch of spiders here. I hope I can actually defeat them. Theoretically, if I knew the combination to break out of the loop, couldn't I just break out of the loop way earlier? I also wonder, like, what the speed run for this game is like. I think I need to go in the actual building first. That way. Yeah, I should probably do that. But there's pages I want to collect out here, and I know that there's going to be like an explosion or something, and that's going to stop me from grabbing this page, so I might as well grab it now since I'm already over here, just traveling. Give me this page.
The dark place is utterly hostile to human life. It eats at your mind, wants you to succumb to madness. Your own thoughts can turn against you. Every shadow conceals a threat that attacks at the slightest sign of weakness. You're under endless assault. Every day is a struggle for survival. But I've learned to take care of myself. I focus on Alice, our life together, my need to be with her. That takes me a long way in the dark place, as long as I have my gun and the flashlight.
Yes, can't forget the gun and the flashlight. My arguments to an impossibility, as I think Thomas Zane put it. Oh. Why am I just aiming? I could have just gone this way to get over to it. Okay, well, that's good to know. Good to know. I do wonder what the speedrun is like for this game, because if it's short enough, I might try learning it. I do actually really like this game. And that would make a second game that I'm interested in learning the speedrun for. This game and... well, what's it called? Potionomics. Of course, spiders.
For Serena Valdivia, burning the midnight oil was more of an exception than a rule. A procrastinator and a perfectionist, she often worked when she wouldn't be disturbed. Tonight was especially important. The film festival would open tomorrow, and there was still so much to sort out. It wasn't that the work hadn't been done. She just didn't feel like she had completely mastered everything yet.
Who the hell is that? Is that a character we haven't met yet? I suppose. There's a bunch of spider webs here. I don't know why I can't defeat spiders. But I just can't. Is this backward? This feels like this is backward. Can't pick up any more flashbangs. Alright. Is this not how I'm supposed to fix the power? Oh, is it supposed to be just the middle one? Yes, just the middle one. Oh, here come the spiders. Okay, I cannot go while those are, like, freaking out. Alright, that was easy. Well, I thought for sure I was going to get electrocuted there. But thankfully I did not. Let's just go the long way around these, and then we'll be good. Can't even imagine how, like, how the air must feel here, this being charged that much with electricity. It must be oppressive. It's him!
You die, you lose. If you quit, you lose. If you make it to the end of the loop, you still lose. Sucker.
Okay, well that's a bird. I want to save my not crossbow, my flashbangs for as long as I can. And by flashbangs I mean the flares. Because the flares, where's this bird? Get down here. Manifest. Missed. There we go. Dealt with. Those birds ain't shit. Yeah, I want to save my flares as long as I can. Because those are literally my get out of jail free card. Okay, well let's get some ammo. Destroy the dark fountains. Oh, right. Where'd he go? What? Ah! Okay, where are the dark fountains? Dark fountains are over this way. They're literally just fountains of darkness. Aha! This is why I save up all this ammo. I just need 3 of them. Ideally, I have more so I can protect myself from these more often. Okay, there's that one destroyed. Yeah, I'm just making... This is literally a cakewalk. These things can't do shit to me. Okay. I say as I then immediately take a bunch of damage. I really wish I could turn off these cinematics cutscenes. They're not... They're cool, but they're very annoying. Oh, right, I need to remember to do something. I'll be fine. Okay, access code.
The champion of light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act. Incomplete or not, he has the weapon.
I don't have the whole thing, but maybe it's enough.
It's late at night, summer was almost over, there's a film noir poster visible, a light illuminated the red fire extinguisher. A light illuminated the red fire extinguisher. Summer was almost over. Check the date. Okay. And it was late at night. It needed to be PM. Or AM. Okay, that works. Something's happening.
It's not enough.
Back into the time loop I'm thrown.
You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What are you up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
Time folds back on itself. Again, his senses scream as the very impossibility of what is happening assaults them. But the champion of light endures.
Once again,
he gets a little closer. Each time, another detail falls into place. Now, the trap works against the Herald of Darkness.
is this a ship? Never actually looked at that before. Is that a ship or is that like, oh, a manuscript page?
In Bright Falls, I was constantly under attack by birds that were more shadow than flesh and feathers. But this is an evolution. Some of the Taken were actually capable of turning into a flock of birds to escape my attacks and turning back into human form to make surprise attacks.
We already knew about those birds. That's either a ship or... oh, that's a sinking house. I think that might be the cabin. Actually, no, looking at this, I'm pretty sure that's a ship. I don't like how it's sinking. Just discussing this with my partner, like, what makes me afraid of, like, bird leg cabin. Things that make me afraid of video games. And one of the things that makes me afraid is, like, water stages. But after discussing it with them, it may not be just, like, water itself like I thought it was. It may just be a buzzsaw, actually.
Holy shit. What are you, the King Hillbilly?
Oh, he takes more than one crossbow bolt. Okay, I need to take care of you. Okay, I don't want you anywhere near me. He takes 3 crossbow bolts. Okay. That's not good. What am I doing? What was I saying? Oh, right. It may not be like, the water itself, but it may just be like large sea vessels in water that make me unnerved, which makes sense.
Right on cue, bubbling to the surface from untold depths, the horrors come. The emerging monsters do not expect the warm reception that has already been prepared for them.
Already? But, like, there's still manuscript pages I can go get. You know what? I'm gonna go to the diner. I didn't go to the diner last time, and we're gonna go there. I wonder if Emma will be fine. I hope she'll be fine. Maybe me interacting with her is what's causing her to die. We'll go... oh, yeah, there's a page. Hell yeah. This place still reminds me of Gas Station Simulator, which I want to play at some point.
Getting the Andersons into the recording studio was a struggle and a half. But once they actually picked up the instruments, something happened. They were 2 old men, and they weren't. They were doddering bags of bone, and they were barely contained power. And there was music. Barry rubbed his hands together. He knew how to pick a winner. Now all they needed was some direction on how to make things a little more modern. Barry had never produced a thing in his life, but but he knew what he liked. He knew Balance Slays the Demon was going to be a hit.
The old gods of Asgard are going to be key in getting me out of here.
Wake, is that you? I set everything up for you at the oil field.
Thanks. Just checking on you.
How nice. Another TV. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing as last time. There's a page right here. I can now get the shotgun.
Emma wasn't sure exactly when the man arrived at the motel, but from what she could tell, the party started almost immediately. It was infectious, spreading from one room to another. He was mercurial, almost as if he was flickering through the scene, telling a joke here, throwing an insult there, oozing sex and violence and excitement. She had never seen someone like this before. He looked at her and smiled, and she felt her heart flutter a little. She knew he was the kind of man mothers warn their daughters about, but she told herself it didn't matter.
That was your mistake.
So I've been thinking about Barry. I don't know what to do about him yet. I mean, I'm not gonna keep him around, that's for sure. Al? Ugh, little parasite. Your best friend. Really? That's the best you can do.
Don't really think you have room to
I
talk.
actually kind of like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown. That's a hard road to take. But I don't need him sticking his fat face in my business. Did you know he's been hanging out with the sheriff from that shitty little town? They keep in touch.
Oh, nice. I like the
Barry's about
sheriff.
the only guy who insists that you're not dead. How about that? I might keep him alive for a while. Just to see him go to pieces when I fire his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really know how much firing him will affect him, Mr. Scratch, but you keep believing that. Alright, to the diner. I don't think there's anything of note here. And now that I think about it, I think I did come over here last time, and then I didn't see anything. So this was just a waste of time, it looks like. Ooh, can I go up this way? I can, and there's a page over here.
Anderson brothers should probably have been in a facility somewhere, despite their tendency to escape from such places. It could be argued that they had no business being on tour, considering their condition. Their lives mostly revolved around the laundry list of ailments and their endless quest for liquor. But Barry Wheeler managed them now. And whatever else they might say about Barry, he knew how to make things happen. And honestly, it wasn't like the Andersons were the most difficult clients he ever had.
Yeah, Mr. Wick, you certainly helped train Barry in that regard. Alright. Wheel is in place, oil is flowing, battery attached, lights are blinking, CD was playing in the boombox. I'm gonna have to mute this again, aren't I? And then the CD. Oh, can I? Okay, I don't mean to press buttons, but it keeps happening. Okay, I should be able to get out this way. Oh, he was still protected by darkness. Get out of here. Easy.
Next stop, saving Emma.
Saving Emma and then picking up some more ammo. I hope Emma had another buzzsaw. Had the foresight to get a weapon or perhaps a flashlight. Okay, he's gone. You. Easy. I don't want the Uzi.
Is it bad that this time I just went, oh, he's gonna be right along to save my ass?
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
Shit. Damn. Whiffing that shot was bad. Oh, oh. Where'd you go? There you are. Right in the dick.
Here now.
All right, Emma, can I save you this time?
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
Well, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
But I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Fair enough.
All right, well, I've got to save Emma somehow.
You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus, I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh, shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
Or figments of somebody's imagination?
Wow. I'm just gonna try to chill out and not think about that or getting murdered or anything, if you're cool with that.
Gotcha.
All right, Emma. You're a good character. I'm glad I have a chance to save you. I'm gonna get my shotgun back, but I just wanted to pick up the nail gun. Alright, the fuse. There seems to be something fucky with the fuse. Wait, I could interact with something through this. What? Oh, there's a flashbang there. I can't pick that up. I haven't really been using the flashbangs. Can't get in there. Aha. That was easy. But there's a page. There's a page somewhere nearby that I want. It's like over here somewhere. I remember seeing it briefly. It's right in here again. Oh, a radio.
Well, art lovers, are you feeling neglected? You shouldn't. You know Eddie Rodman's got love for you, which is why I actually hauled myself out of bed before noon, just so I could record an interview for your pleasure. Enjoy. Now, as I'm sure you all know, the annual Night Springs Visual Arts Show is coming around again, and that's a big deal for all of us that are in the culture business. If you can call it a business. That's a little controversial, I know.
Oh, that's okay. Money makes the world go around, no doubt about it.
And that's one of my guests here at the studio, Serena Valdivia.
Oh, she was mentioned in that page.
Gallery of Visual Arts, and she's in charge of the NSVA Film Festival, held this year at the Old Night Springs Drive-In Theater.
Hello, Eddie. It's great to be here. And let me just say that it's a wonderful venue.
Absolutely. And with her is one of the filmmakers, somebody who's actually primarily known as a renowned photographer.
Oh,
Alice
shit.
Lake.
Hello.
Now, Alice, I've seen a lot of your work over the years. It's very impressive. My wife's a big fan, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You've gained quite a bit of fame as a photographer, but that's not why you're here, right? You actually have a film. That's a little surprising.
For me, too. I really wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for Serena.
You two are friends, I take it?
Yeah, we move in the same circles. So, about a year ago, I heard about all this footage she'd shot, and I got to see some of it, and then I started pestering her about actually putting it out there, because it was really good. I didn't really want to show it. It felt too personal.
Well, yes, I can understand that. It features your husband, and he's, well...
He's dead.
I thought he was missing.
It's been 2 years. This sounds awful, but yes, I believe he's dead. Otherwise, he would have, well, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Well, hold that thought, and we'll be right back.
It's good to hear that Alice is still fine. Oh, but the page is up there now. She even made a movie about me dying repeatedly.
I have seen the darkness twist flesh into new shapes before, but encountering these giants is an extremely disturbing experience. It's as if the genre has been switched on me. There's something out of Pulp Fiction. Twice as tall as normal men and stronger than forklifts, their lumbering gait and slow-witted demeanor brings to mind some kind of mean-spirited caricature of a feeble-minded hillbilly.
Well, that's precisely what they are, it looks like. Because Mr. Scratch is an asshole. Wait, was that the only page I could find here? Was there none in here? I think that was it. Alright, let's get back to Emma. And also refill on my ammo. Because why not? Oh, she's sitting.
I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
It's honestly
Nothing
probably
you
for the
could've done.
best.
It's not your fault.
Well, he's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops.
I don't know if the
Such a
cops would have
coward.
done anything in this
If you
situation.
called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot. The way you could be, I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, I could do without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Just keep those lights on, okay?
Okay, so I wonder, now that I know that me knowing, not Alan knowing, that could happen to her, what if I were just to go and, like, mess with the fuse in advance? Wait, she gave me the keys already. Why do I need to get the keys again from him?
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the Champion of Light breathes a little easier.
Yeah, we saved Emma.
He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
One can only hope.
Returning to the observatory for what he hopes is the final time, the man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows he will have what he needs.
Okay. We're back here.
Hello, I was expecting you. I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Alright. Sounds like we're already on our way. But how does she see me? Oh, well, speaking of things showing up, here they are. I can't even open up that door anymore. Okay. They can certainly climb over. That's fine. Okay, I'll let them, like, funnel towards me. Take that, reload. Surgical. Oh, you opened the door for me. Thank you. Need to reload this. Done. Alright, so we're gonna run around here a little bit to find, oh, okay, well, oh, ho, ho. I guess, oh god, oh gosh. You know what? Flashbang them. There we go. Wait, that didn't take care of them? Why? Why does flipping the switch...
We're ready to look into the sky.
Why does flipping the switch fix things? Can't go that way. I probably should have explored a little bit more, but that's fine, probably. I think what I'm going to do first is re-up my ammo. Why am I moving so slow? Hello? Okay. And I want to swap this out for the shotgun. The auto shotgun. Because I feel like the auto shotgun might be more helpful here. I'll keep an eye out for any pages, but I think I'm... Oh. Oof, I got hit by a car. Oh, I'm trapped by the car. Oh, I'm trapped. I am legitimately trapped here. Ow. You know what? Okay, I've scooched out. Huh. Oh, page. Lovely.
This act of creation is exhilarating and frightening. Subtext and symbols loom eager to take effect. Causality and consequence become domino chains that stretch into infinity. The more fundamental the change, the more unpredictable the variables become. Reality is too complex to control completely. Ordinary questions become meaningless. Who created who? What is really real? Everything is as real as everything else. You learn to let go of the things you can't control and go with the flow, or go insane.
What good advice. Okay. I really want to find this other page. It's the last page I need to find, too. What if I go the long way up? Okay, what if I don't go the long way up? What if I just go this way? That was a very muscular firefighter. Alright. Combat shotgun. Has just as much shots as my bow. And I think it's... Oh! Lovely. I won't be able to just, cheat my way through. Okay, combat shotgun, top tier. Love it. Super good. But before I go in there, we have a page to go find. Oh, it's right over here. Fantastic. This is the only page that I'm missing.
The man before Dr. Meadows was handsome and slick. He moved with lazy confidence and didn't bother to pretend that he wasn't staring at her. She didn't mind, at first. Then the man flicked open the knife and shoved her out of the control room so she wouldn't hear the signal, whatever it was. Outside, she pulled her lab coat closed and thought about running. She didn't. She didn't think she'd get very far. Not from him. She never was entirely sure why he spared her.
That's very strange. Regardless, we have everything we need. The more I learn about Mr. Scratch, the less I enjoy seeing him. Oh.
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts. At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then, the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake. I'm just as real as you are. And I'm the improved version. No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down. I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this, that I use your name, crawl my way into your life. But I only do it because I'm better at being you than you ever were.
What a freak. Okay. Oh, it's so dark already. Will she let me up? I hope so. Oh, wait.
You need to protect the telescope or we can't complete the signal.
Oh. I hope this isn't copywritten music. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to mute this. What happened to the flashbang I threw? Okay. Was not expecting this to happen this soon. Alright. We're re-topped up on ammo. We're good to go. Where's everyone? You're up there. Oh. Oh, whoa. Just gonna take care of this group right now. Whoa. Oh, I have no health. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Wait, how are you? Oh, you're not... The darkness didn't peel off of you yet. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need to use flares. Oh, I lived. Cool.
There, I have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude. Are you all right?
I'll live.
That is just
Glad.
rude.
I'll send the lift down to you. I remember our previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before. I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
Doctor?
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits,
The
but
signal! Yes, it's completed.
finally,
All right, fantastic.
if all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now. Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic
I like
about
this doctor.
I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No, you can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could...
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
Damn. He shut her down real quick, although it is for her own good.
In a strange way, he feels at ease. He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward the final confrontation. Once more, we return to the drive-in. if he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself,
Oh, I'm
he
here.
doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
I'm at the power station. Why am I here? Okay, well, I mean, this is good. This means that this is the final encounter. And Mr. Scratch has got something coming. I'm actually surprised I survived that last encounter.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Yeah, my plan involves not dying to this fight. Okay, too much ammo was spent fighting the... Oh. Back off. I need a safe spot. Okay, so either I was too far away to deal maximum damage with the combat shotgun, which is what I think is going on, or these enemies are very strong. More likely these are very strong. How's these? Aha! Ow. Ow. God. So much damage. Okay. Back off. Ouch. Okay, I am down to just one mode of health. Not good. Okay, so perhaps Shotgun Arsenal was not as good as I thought it would be. But we're making it through. I do have these flares I need to remember to use. Alright, according to the flashing light, it's the rightmost one I need to turn on. No, don't turn. Don't swap out my shotguns. Oh, now there's things in the way. Okay. I'll just scooch around, I suppose. Yeah, we're perfectly fine. Oh, I gotta go through this. Then we'll run through here. Great, and we're through. Oh, there's a thing back there I could have used to my advantage. That's fine. I need to touch this light bulb. Great, now I've got to go touch the projector building and then we're good. Not too much further. Oh, I can't go this way, it looks like. Oh, right, because I'm going to have to go through this. Of course. Just going to wait for that to reestablish. Then we run. Actually going to pick up some more ammo. Oh. I can just go this way. Nice. Huh. It looks like...
You're never getting out of this, Wake. Never! Don't worry. I'll take care of your wife and your life.
Oh, I'm gonna probably have to mute this too. What the hell? Ow. Ow, fuck. Oh. Oh. Okay, I almost died to that. I did get hit by the buzzsaw, but it did not one-shot me as I expected it to. Okay. I really like those parts where music cuts in, and I'm probably going to have to mute that. It's really good. Granted, this is like from 2012, so like... Oh, that's a car! That's going to hit me! Good thing I dodged that.
What you think you're doing, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
There's a page over there. I want that page. There's several pages here. Oh! Whoa, no you don't. Alright, what's this page say?
The dark man's eyes suddenly locked into Serena's. She flushed hot. They ignited a black fire in her. He was talking. He wanted the power turned off. He said something about the projector booth. She hooked a finger under his belt buckle. He grabbed a hold of her throat and twisted until it hurt. Somewhere deep inside, a part of her screamed in paralyzed horror, but the moan that escaped from her throat had no panic in it. "Pay attention," he said. "Business first." His eyes glittered shamelessly. Hers did too.
Oh my, she's into that. Alright. Actually, we got a page, but we didn't actually see what it said. What does the last page say? Ooh.
I'd found her film from the pile of containers in the back. I'd threaded it into the projector. I swallowed hard, staring at the screen, hearing her voice, the sunrise I remembered so well only moments away. And then Mr. was there, nailed by the projector's beam, caught in his own trap. He shouted at me, first in confusion, then rage. And then the sun came up and things started to burn.
Alright. What was the previous observatory of fragments say?
The film noir poster reminded me of Alex Casey, the detective's cool exterior never cracking even with the gun pointed in his face. In the back room, all the lights had been turned off, except for the lone spotlight which illuminated the bright red fire extinguisher on the wall.
Alright. So it was just giving me parts to deal with. I need to get over there.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been indisposed, stuck in the darkness. I've been busy. I operate in the shadows, not always literally, you understand? I'm a little more resilient than those I've taken, but I do my best work in the dark.
He's a freak.
And there's so much darkness out there that goes deep, and the things that live in it are fast, big bastards. They don't mind getting a little bit of elbow room. All that chaos and madness, it doesn't really do that much down there. It's like pouring a glass of water into the ocean, right? But up here, yeah, you can really make an impact. All they need is someone to bring them all the way through. But first, I had to take care of you. You party pooper. You're stuck in an eternal cycle now. The sun's never coming up for you. Everything else, do my thing, get a bit of quality time with Alice. That's a little something for me. And I deserve it.
You deserve nothing.
There's more to fighting the Taken than just burning away the darkness that protects them. When I'm fighting for my life, I find myself slipping into a state of intense concentration that makes the beam of my flashlight seem more powerful and focused. I used to think it was just my imagination, something brought on by the adrenaline and fear of death. But now I'm not so sure. I've been touched by powers that I can't begin to truly comprehend. And they've left a mark. I'm starting to think this might be a part of it.
They have left a mark. Alright, I have 1 mode of health, which means any fuck up could be lethal for me. Huh? Wait, let's just back off for me, please. Thank you. Wait, that one's taken care of. And that one's taken care of. So any future things that try to attack me, I can take care of them now. Easy. There's no reason for me to use my flares on really anything else. I don't think I'll be needing these anymore, but I'll go ahead and grab them. I could go up to see how Serena's doing. In fact, I think I will. I've turned on the power. She should be fine. I forgot to talk to her last time, but that's fine. Oh, there's a page. There's a page up there. Yeah, of course I'm going to go up there. I want that page. It's over here.
I held the film canister in my hands. I saw her name written across it in big letters, followed by the title. It was a time capsule, moments snatched from times gone by, from a past that I hoped could also be our future. It was my salvation, our chance to be together. A tin can with a bit of magic in it that she didn't even know about. Something I could put to good use. There were only moments left before I had to face him.
Oh, there's another page. Oh, hell yeah. That's a good thing I came this way.
The clothes I wear now I shaped from dreams and memories. It's an old outfit, originally from the 90s. The last time I wore it was when I was still writing and Alice and I took a vacation in the desert before our troubles began. The night before, we'd been at a party, and I had dressed to the nines. On that lazy day, I put on these old clothes, worn and comfortable. Alice made a joke about grunge. I felt a little embarrassed, but I stuck with them. We were very happy. I'm sheathed in good memories to remind myself of what is at stake.
Oh, I thought you were just wearing these clothes because it was just comfortable. But I guess that makes sense. If these remind you of a positive memory, then what better to fight the darkness in? Alright, so I forgot to talk to her last time. Let me turn on the lights.
Oh, hey.
hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time. But being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process. And I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's degrees. At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
Wouldn't she, like... I don't know. Oh, I don't need those keys anymore. I just broke in.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot. It's not a medium I'm very much at home with.
You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye.
Maybe, but experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used to thinking of the world in terms of snapshots. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story. I'm still learning a lot about it, to be honest.
So, this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
I suppose. It's funny, looking at it now, especially now that it's been edited like that. It takes on a life of its own, almost. It's a kind of a fantasy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, you're right. I'm glad you talked me into it.
I'm just playing around with him, skating around. Alright, but let's go and finish this. Let's get to that projector room.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
It's late at night, summer is almost over, there's a film noir poster visible, spotlight illuminated the fire extinguisher, Alice's film is on the projector. Late at night? Film noir. Alice's film. Summer was almost over. I'll put in Alice's film last. Late at night. Okay, yeah, Alice's film is all that's left. Which I think might be up here. Right here. I did it!
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? No! No!
Hell yeah.
You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my
Alan? Is it really you?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
I love you.
Look at them awkwardly, like, try to kiss.
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events, or merely a dream? A memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time, and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
We did it! We beat Alan Wake American Nightmare! Which means now I'm prepared to play Alan Wake 2. That's not true. I've always been prepared to play Alan Wake 2. This wasn't really neat. I cannot let that play because it's music I can't have. Alright, well, we did it. We beat the game. That was Alan Wake's American Nightmare. But yeah, that was it. That was Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This has been a pretty fun game. I recommend anyone try playing this because this plays way better than Alan Wake 1 ever did. And I, for one, appreciate that significantly because it doesn't feel like Alan is just pathetically tired all the time. At least in this one, you could run for a while and you could actually dodge quite well. Combat actually felt pretty good. This didn't really like hit as hard as the first Alan Wake game. This was definitely a lot more lighthearted in a way. Although, granted, considering who was committing acts of murder. I don't know. My biggest question is, did any of this actually happen? Because if the answer is yes, then when Alan comes back, if he ever does get to come back, he's going to have so many murders attributed to him, he's just going to go to jail immediately. And then there's those people that are dead. I don't know. I'm intrigued to see how Alan Wake 2 handles that, if it does at all. I'm intrigued to see the story of Alan Wake 2. So, actually, as of recording this, I'm about to go stream Alan Wake 2 for the first time. So, keep an eye out for the highlight video of all of my Alan Wake 2 stream when that inevitably goes up on the channel. But yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, give the video a like. That'll let me know that you enjoyed this series. And let me know down in the comments what all you want to see from me. Like what games, or if you want to see me change things up a bit, make this more entertaining for y'all. let me know. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Oh, hey.